suspension. Looks like we're about ready to get into these pick bands. Not sure what we're going to see tonight. Do we see the Smolder pick come out? Do we see something crazy? It's hard to say. I'm interested to see what exactly happens here tonight in these Pmalcs Combines. Day 4. Ready to watch some League of Legends. I know that much. Overlay looks good. Hope all of you can hear me clearly. All 0 of you. Let's get into some action. On Team 1, looks like we've got Korn, Sword of Destiny, Blue 17, the Dorian, and TNT. And then on Team 2, we've got Lefty, Viego's Foreskin, Egg Boy, Mammoth, and No Not November. So we will see how this plays out. Looks like we're about ready to get into draft here. Getting a couple R's in chat. Okay, don't ban Swain is said. Alright, now let's get into draft phase. Ooh. There we go. Let's see what we see. We might see the Swain ban coming out for TNT. There's also a couple Korn-centered picks here that we might see taken away. Something like, I know he'll play the Fiora. We do see the Viego being banned away from Viego's Foreskin. He is on that red side jungle. And the Swain ban coming out early. What else? Oh, Oriana getting banned away from Blue 17. And the Fiora banned away from the Corn Star. Lefty said, I do not want to play against that today. And we see the Smolder ban, really? Smolder ban coming away from Grant, it would appear, or from Mammoth. And it does go through. An interesting ban, to say the least. Quite an interesting ban. 3 bans so far. I'm interested to see what we see on these first few picks. Pretty standard to pick up 80 carry, maybe support on the 1 pick, maybe a jungler, and we see that Blitzcrank coming through. I assume that's a target ban at TNT. What will we see blue side pick up first? Not quite sure what Sword of Destiny's jungle pool is looking like. And, oh, that could be a Maokai jungle. It could be a Maokai support. Hard to say what exactly we might see. And what do we look for on red side? Or do we match the jungle question mark or support question mark? And we see Caitlyn coming out on the first pick for Mammoth in the bot lane. And that's locked in now. So I wonder if we'll see a Lux on 2, maybe? I know No Nod is a Zerath enjoyer, so we might see the Zerath coming out for kind of that lane dominant. Oh, and the Thresh. We'll see if he's got the juice to land the hooks. And we've got an MF on 2 here. What will we see on 3? I assume we'll be able to tell whether or not that's a Maokai support or jungle after this 3rd pick. That could be a Trundle top. Adrian has been playing a little bit of, or Korn has been playing a bit of Trundle top in in solo queue, so we'll be interested to see. Very split push heavy, um, but could be a jungle Trundle. So a lot of flexible flex potential, and the Hui locked in for Egg Boy. Interesting to see. I think that might be a PMALCS first we're seeing here. Not sure. And then we see the Cassiopeia ban on 4 against Cornstar. Wonder what we're gonna see on blue side bans. Oh, Rengar ban. I assume that's pointed towards Viego's foreskin, but it could be against Lefty Lambert. I don't know if he plays any Rengar top. We're gonna see another top ban coming out against Korn. Maybe we could take some supports or junglers off the table for Sword of Destiny. With the Victor ban coming out against Blue 17. I know he's got a nasty Silas. I've been on the receiving end of that myself. And a Kale ban coming out against Lefty. Interesting pick here, or interesting ban here. I feel like Kale's one of those champions that isn't necessarily in a great spot after the item changes, but maybe I haven't looked at a tier list lately. I wonder if we'll be picking top lane here on the 4 or saving that counter pick for Lefty on 5. Either way, we should. Oh, a Jax coming out. A good blind pick, safe. Scales into a monster. Good into the Trundle if it ends up being Trundle top. An interesting pick nonetheless. What will we see mid here into the Hui? I know he's a very control mage. Ooh, is that Karma support or is that Karma mid? A lot of buffs recently. I think she's getting nerfed this upcoming patch. So it'll be interesting to see if that's end up being Karma mid. Could even be Karma top. I know that was really popular quite a few seasons ago. But could show up here. I don't know if that's really Korn's style of champion. Ooh, the Aatrox. A huge lock-in. So it's assumedly Maokai support, Trundle jungle, Karma mid. Well, I guess it could be... No, it's got to be Karma mid, and Aatrox top into the Jax. Bit of a tough matchup. Jax can use that Counter-Strike to block the Aatrox empowered auto. Oh my god, is it Jax jungle and he picks Malphite? Oh, that makes this top lane matchup a lot different. Jax jungle, not something you see very often. I know it was played in week 1 of the LEC by Bo on K-Corp, but I believe they're 0-7, so it hasn't really been working out for them at the very least. That's true. It is not an official match, so it's not a first, but I think the first time we've seen it at the very least. Getting a couple R's in chat for the game to get kicking now. And the goat of playing big red guys. Yes, I have played quite a bit of Aatrox in my own time. So it'll be interesting to see. I do think, I guess Maokai jungle could potentially be a pick here. I do not think it's good though. So it'll be interesting to see how that actually ends up. As we are waiting for the spectator delay to kick in and champs to lock in, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back up just until that delay comes off. But I will see you all in a minute or two. Ornn and Scion, yeah, for sure. looks like we're about to get into game here. We do have a loading screen at the very least. There we go, that's caught up. Go ahead and do this. Interface. And objective timers. His objective timers are a little hard to see. And I think I need to... Oh. Looks like we might have a little bit of a level 1 happening here on the side. Or I guess it's just blue side since there are no team names. I'll wait for this and then I'll adjust the mini-map there. We do see a standard 5-point coming out for red side. Alright, doesn't look like anything's going to happen, so I'll go ahead and knock this down a little bit. Nope, not HUD. Mini-map. There we go. Sorry about that. So that's up. Doesn't seem like we're going to be seeing too much happen in this early. Interested to see how jungle starts out. We do see it looks like it's going to be a pretty standard clear for sort of Destiny, starting at red, working up. We do see that reverse clear coming in for Viego's foreskin. Looks like he's going to be starting at red, pathing down. I do think the... might not have been the worst idea to have the Jax go in and pick Aatrox, or Jax go top and pick something else on the jungle, but all in all, not a terrible matchup. But Jax jungle is just an interesting pick. I do think that being able to dodge that evasion on the E is, or dodge that empowered auto from Aatrox with Jaxi really goes a long way, especially in those extended trades when he's hitting a lot of Qs on you. Deny him some of that healing. A little bit of trading happening here in the top lane. Lefty kind of getting ran down. Big health trade significantly in the favor of Aatrox here. And bot lane does have the push, so it'll be interesting to see what exactly we do with it. That Jax is pathing down, so we could potentially maybe see a dive here on the third wave. We'll see how this develops, but he might just stick to it, full clear. Oh, saw that cannon miss. Shameful. So huge trades coming out for the Aatrox here. Good auto reset on the E. I am interested in this mid matchup to see how that goes. I'm not quite sure how Hui is right now. I know he's received a few buffs here recently, so... Huge hook onto the Maokai. Not much comes of it yet, though. We do see the early reset coming out for the Hui here in mid lane. Oh, and he decides to stay. That Aatrox with his prio moving down. Could he potentially be looking onto a gank onto this Hui? No, it doesn't look like it, but we will see early scuttle trade. He is coming in for the gank on this Hui. Eggboy is up really far, and he has no help from his jungler. And that's good flash. Does he still die? It isn't looking good. Karma Q? Oh, the miss, and he dies! Oh, good flash out of the Karma, but Jax is coming. Big flash for Viego's foreskin. Is it going to be enough? And it is. That's first blood going over to Jax. Ooh, tough flash for Sword of Destiny. Ooh, good ward jump to the... Or, ward hop with the Q out of the Jax there to get out of the range of that Aatrox and Trundle. That was very close, but we still see a lot of pressure on this bot side. Crazy gank from Cornstar there. Unfortunate it didn't pan out. Blue just had to hit that last mantra Q onto that Hui, and it would have been an easy cleanup for them, but just didn't quite go that way. We do see the Tear and Darkseal picked up on the Hui. Burn that TP to get back to lane. Not much else happening right now. little bit of trading happening in the mid lane. Yeah, really an unfortunate Mantra Q to miss. Pretty big wave out here from the Aatrox. But this lane gets really difficult once Malphite starts getting some armor items. Even now, you can see this health trade is not going in favor of the Aatrox at all. Needs to be careful because once Malphite hits 6, that's a quick early kill. But we do see a lot of activity happening in the red topside jungle. Getting deep vision on, but we're gonna see the the grub contest here. Interested to see if this Aatrox ends up moving down or stays to poke that Malphite a little bit more, and it looks like he's just gonna stay. We see one Void Grub picked up for blue side here, and it looks like they're gonna go relatively uncontested. I know a lot of time what we see in pro play is the blue side will take early grubs into red side getting early drag, and then they contest second Void Grub spawn. Interested to see if that's what happens here. Despite falling early and losing that early, this is a big lead for this bot lane. But blue seems to be recovering okay, only down a few CS, but that's a big CS gap in the bot lane. That extra range from Caitlyn really showing here in that 21, or I guess now it's a little 12 CS lead. We do see the early dragon pickup from red side. I wonder if we'll see a landed hook, and a big landed hook out of the no-knob, but he's not going to take that hook in to get that flay on. Karma is roaming down bot lane here, but unfortunately he's going to be spotted on that ward. Just going to clear that and just head back to mid. Unfortunately, not much to do. This is a big wave crack coming into Cornstar. He's got to thin this out a bit. And he can't really trade in that wave too much, unless Malphite's going to give him free trades. But a huge hook onto the MF here. Oh, it's not looking good for the Thresh. That is unfortunate. All that pressure at bot lane just gone after that. And we see the flash. And the... Oh, what a huge MF ult from the Dorian picking up that Caitlyn early. I guess it's not really early anymore, but a really good play out of the Dorian being able to find that lethal range onto the Caitlyn there and being able to pick up. And Maokai might have gotten that early kill onto... might have gotten that first kill onto the Thresh, but still, golden support pocket is not bad. I do wonder what Viego's foreskin will be picking up early on the Jax in terms of items. I think it might be I feel like probably a Trinity Force. But this Malphite's just going to stack a lot of armor. I mean, the only AP threat is Karma, and I don't really know if she's going to be able to do too much to this Malphite. Even now, look at that trade that just came out for Lefty. Oh, Malphite's so frustrating to deal with. Still seeing a lot of pressure, even with the kill coming in the spot lane. Still shoving them under turret. How do I see gold again? Anybody in chat know? Oh. I do not think I know how. And it isn't on the interface visibility. Start hitting some buttons and see how else I can do this. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna start hitting some buttons, see if I can find what it is. Nope, that isn't right. Do see a fight coming out here for bot lane. Wait for directed camera to pick back up. A lot of damage coming into that Thresh, and a really good flash Q out of TNT there to secure that Thresh. It looks like they might be picking up... Yep. I'm not sure what Viego's foreskin is going to be able to do here. That MF slow is really annoying. Plus, we still have the Q for Maokai. Yeah, not much to be picked up here. This MF getting really strong, and Viego's foreskin jumps in with the flash. It okay, he picks up one. The E is not going to stop that MF ult, though. Anyways, back to figuring out what this is for gold. That? Nope, nope, nope. Changed Fog of War. Nope, not that. P? Nope, that pauses. There it is. So we do see a hefty gold lead for MF here, picking up those early 4 kills. But Adrian taking a crazy trade here in top lane. He's now half HP, and that Malphite has just shrugged it off. Malphite has ult. Adrian, he needs to be a little careful here. We might see the World Ender come out. Pretty even in CS, and a huge ult. One more auto. Oh, the Q3 really saving him there. That was an awfully close fight. Oh, we might see another kill in this bot lane. Q? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Wow, this MF is just walking all over this Kate and Thresh here in the bot lane. And we're going to see a dive on the Malphite. That was a weird one. But they're not going to... Oh, the Subjugate coming onto the Malphite. That Malphite is paper right now. And a good flash out of Lefty to get out of range of that Trundle for that extra auto. I'm just a Malphite chill. That Malphite does not... Oh, that's a dead Trundle. Yep. Unfortunate play out of blue side there. You do not want to see this Malphite fed. It'll look real bad for the for blue side here, considering all of the AD damage that they have. Oh, and a good dragon take, and it looks like blue 17 is gonna fall, but we do see the flash come out of the Dorian. I wonder, does this Hui have enough to take him down? That is one strong misfortune. Already one item. Oh, he's got to run. Oh, it's not looking good. It looks like the shutdown's going to go over to the Caitlyn. And a couple big trades coming out of top lane. We do see the early dragon stacking for red side here. And a couple emotes coming out. Oh, I'm going to assume that hook missed. How did this trade? What happened to the health bars here? This Malphite just kind of running it down into this. Oh, what a good play out of the TNT here to try to pick up the Caitlyn. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna have happen here. So a lot of damage that Caitlyn just dished out. It looks like we'll see the early Stormrazor pick up for Mammoth and that Kate. A lot of damage. That Malphite has ult up again. We might see a solo bolo here in the top lane. Already that Malphite super tanky. And the hook missed out of No Not November. He's going to go down, but we do see the regain coming in. This Aatrox is pretty low. Got to be a little careful, but the huge powered auto. Oh, blue 17 might be going down here, but we do see the ult come out for the Jax, and the ult out from the way. Can he hit the, the WE? Oh, big kill for TNT there, and we do see the Trundle coming in. Big Trundle pillar. Is he going to be able to pick up this Jax? And he does, going over to the Maokai. Blue 17 is low. We do see the Thresh coming up to try to cover the mid wave. I don't know how I missed blue side picking up those extra few grubs. Okay. A couple things happening. That MF is strong right now. 10 kills and 2 completed items. I'm not quite sure how red side gets back into this game. TNT having a lot of early map pressure, looking really good. And we're going to see a little bit of a fight happening in between Diego's foreskin and Korn. And he's just going to smite away that grub, or not the grub, the Diego's foreskin going in on the MF. Big flash. But this Jax is strong. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because his team is there. But we do see a huge huge ultimate come out from the Malphite. The Aatrox can do a lot of damage here. Though the Hue ult looks like it's going to be big. It does do a lot of damage, but I'm not sure that Adrian wants to pick up this fight. Oh, the Aatrox coming in, doing a ton of damage. Is he going to be able to pick up this Hue? It's not looking good. Huge flash from the Trundle. A triple kill, quadra kill for the Aatrox. That Sundered Sky looks so good. He's back to full HP, and we will see this first dragon come over on the side of, I guess, blue team. As we enter our mid game here, we do have Hook on the blue 17, but it looks like they will take that mid tower anyways. Not quite sure what red side's path back into this game is. Thankfully, they do have the potential for a drag win con. We do see the Herald popped. A lot of Void Grubs coming out to try to hit this tower and chip it down. Not much to fight over in terms of objectives, so we just see the focus turn to tower. TNT looking under the play onto this Jax, and joined by Hue. It looks like TNT will fall here. Not quite a shutdown. Good flash out of Eggboy. This Malphite already looking pretty tanky. It looks like he's going to be shifting in. He's got a Negatron cloak, so he might be building a little bit of AP, assumedly for this Karma with Malignance. This Jax may be biting off a little more than he can chew. The MF ult coming out, and we see Aatrox coming in on the flank. It's not looking good. The crazy flash out of the Aatrox brings a huge 3-man ult from the Malphite. Oh, this does not look good for blue side. Wow, just complete carry job out of the Malphite there. Crazy ult to knock up 3 of them and give the rest of his team time to really clean up the rest of the people here. That MF does have 3 items, though. That is a scary MF. We do see that gold lead whittled down to only about 2k now, considering it was 5k, not but a few seconds ago. They're trying to get this mid tower super hard. It looks like that Thresh will pay for it with his life, but Karma does get a kill. Oh, this could be a big Aatrox angle here, but the stun will come in through the Jax, and that Malphite is just too tanky. An interesting TP coming out from Cornstar there. This Caitlyn trying to fight her way back into the game, doing well in the CS department, whereas the MF has fallen off a little bit, but still 3 items, still a full item ahead. This Jax is starting to get quite strong. This way, also 8 stacks on the Dark Seal. We do have Dragon coming up in about a minute 40, so it'd be interested to see how teams start to think about that and play towards that. Baron is up, so a couple objectives to fight over here in the very near future. Sundered Sky on that Aatrox, just really good. Not quite good enough to force the 1v3 though, like we might have seen. Ooh, excuse me. Not much happening in game right now. Just looking to get mid prio. That Kate did take a lot of damage from this MF. Dragon up in 30. We do see red side with a lot of presence in that bot side jungle. See as they try to establish their vision line. Both Karma and Malphite have their TPs up, so they are free to side lane all they want to. And this Malphite is just eating these mantra keys from Karma. Oh. Hello? Not quite sure what happened here. Did stream die? What happened? Jump back a little bit, see if that fixes it. Okay. Seems like that might have been able to fix the issue. Nope. There's that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Nobody told me what to do here. Maybe we entered a pause? I'm not sure what happened here. Okay, let's figure this out together, I guess. I feel like if it was a pause, it would have told me. I don't know what quite to do here. So I rolled it back 15 seconds. Malphite taking a lot of damage. Okay, it stopped even earlier this time. What exactly happened? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anybody in chat? Any ideas? No idea is a bad one. I don't know what happened. And I don't know how to fix it. Jump back 15 seconds again? Nope, it still stops me here. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I DC'd or anything similar. Sorry about this. Do I exit out and try to come back? I don't know what to do. Let's see them fight over this blast cone. That gets hit back, and Egg Boy, and it just freezes at 22:30. Help. Don't know what happened. I don't know what to do. Do I exit and come back? Can I even come back? Not quite sure what to do here. This 2230 seems to bug out. I'm gonna see if I can leave and come back. Just a second.
Tuesday, what's happening? Um, like your client is not letting you join?
best friend is a cover. Girl on me bouncing like flubber. Boy young with money like stunner. 300 a pint for all summer. Shoot on sight if you fuck with my come up.
if I knew you'd take it back. Someone else to hold you, someone else to know. Know you better than your ghost. I thought we were even closer, but I think you should know that you let me down. Never been so low since you're not around. So how
Welcome back. Let me go ahead and kill this music. We are ready for another draft. Sorry about the spectator bug in last game. Not sure what happened. Not sure of what happened or how that game ended up, but we're back with another Pmalcs Combine. We have a team of Lippy, Skiz, Balls, Aldrin, TNT, No Not November, Lefty on blue side, and then we've got Lefty, Scary, Egg Boy, Tenor Games, and Sword of Destiny on red side this game. Be interested to see how the bands and picks shape up. I need to shut my door really quick. We will get into it shortly. We probably will see another Swain ban coming out on the side of TNT, although he is not playing support this game. Looks like he might be playing a little AD carry. We'll more than likely see an Evelyn ban for Scary. It's one of his main champions. I think we will be getting ready to go here shortly. Not sure what the holdup is exactly, but can't do anything about it. Gonna start showing you guys my cookie clicker gameplay. Tell you what, this has given me a new respect for streamers. This is fucking tiring. And casters. I'm not even trying that hard. Didn't ask the Nightbot. If I could time you out, I would. 500 hours. At least. Minimum. I can't. Otherwise, I would. You wait till Malcolm gets back. I'm asking him to give me mod privileges. This is fun, though. I didn't think I would be able to do it, but here I am. Womp womp. Don't you have some Akali to be playing somewhere? Thank you. I take back my Akali comment. Keep doing it every week. Yeah, for sure. Only if you give me mod privileges so I can time out Adrian for at least 500,000 hours. I'm sitting so straight, actually. Nah, we don't need to use channel points. I don't know how to do some of these things. I can't time anybody out, so can't do that. And I'm not singing. I can't say a specific word for the next 5 minutes? That's crazy. What is going on with this draft? I'm gonna scream. Ahaha, okay. Nobody told me there was a second draft link. We do see a couple of picks coming out here. I can't say, okay. We do see the Karthus, Ash, MF, Lee Sin, Evelyn, Mordekaiser, and Hui bands. Interesting. We do see the Jin picked up. That could be a brand jungle. Caitlyn Zerath, a lot of poke in the bot lane here. Be interested to see how that ends up. Assumedly Urgot top for Lippy. I know that's one of his comfort picks. He does have an incredible Ornn though. I'm not sure how the Aatrox does into that. Not quite a matchup you see that frequently. We do see the Victor ban coming out. I assume that's against Balls Aldrin. And a Briar ban. And the Leona ban against No Not. I guess Skiz has been playing a lot of Briar lately. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Wonder if that's a brand jungle or a brand support. I feel like that can't be very good with Jin. But we do see one of No Not's counter picks coming out in the Z-Wrath. Oh, it looks like that will be a brand support and a Vi jungle for Scary. And a Rengar. No way. I have heard Rengar's pretty broken with the new Hubris item. So that could be an interesting pick. A lot of squishy targets to blow up. Jin, Brand, maybe Vi if you get ahead enough. Never mind, the last minute switch up. Oh my god. Are we going to get a Nunu and Willump? And it ends up being Graves. Didn't see that coming. A lot of resource-heavy champions on blue side. Don't know. I guess the Z-Wrath could technically be mid, but I'm not quite sure what exactly is going to happen here. Because Graves is going to want to farm, but Kate Z-Wrath, feel like you're just going to try to poke them down and dive them. Lissandra, good pickup here, I think. And then we're just waiting on our mid lane pick. Not a bad blind pick either. We might see the Hui again coming out from Egg Boy. Not quite sure what else he plays, nor am I really certain what's good into Lissandra. Don't really play a lot of mid lane. Some very interesting bans. I didn't know there was another Karthus player. And Azir. Wow. Azir Lissandra. That sounds like quite the mid matchup, I guess. I don't... not too sure who won the draft here. It's quite the interesting game. I think... I mean, Vi Azir is something you see pretty regularly, at least at the highest level. But I'm not... I don't know. The team comp just seems odd. Brandon to 4 melees doesn't seem like the greatest pick. But interesting enough. Yeah, I think, of course, T. Sorry I missed that other draft link. I do think the Vi looks pretty good into the Caitlyn, but I'm not sure who she's going to be ulting. And I don't know if Vi outduels Graves in the early game. I assume it's just... we might see maybe a 3-camp gank from Vi, maybe a full clear. I don't really know how Adam wants to play it. I'm interested to see how this top matchup goes. I do think Lippy is a player who's a lot better than his rank would suggest. I also don't know how well versed Eggboy is on this Azir pick, a notoriously hard champion to play. I'm not quite sure about this game, but if I do know one thing, it's gonna be a PMA LCS game. It's gonna be a fiesta, and very confusing and very fight heavy. I think in the early game, the Vi Aatrox, I just don't know. Guess there's only one way to see what exactly is gonna happen here. We are about to head into our spectator delay. So we've got about 3 minutes. Interested if anybody in chat has any feelings about this draft. Especially the mid lane matchup. I feel like, I don't know. Azir feels like such a bully champ, but it's a Lissandra, so does it really matter? She's going to press R on herself or a carry anyways. The Graves is an interesting pick. The smoke screen's such an effective tool to get away and keep others off. I just don't know how I feel about that Brand pick. It seems a bit tough. We'll see how the early game goes for Vi Graves. Like I said, Graves is going to be looking to pretty much full clear on repeat, and Vi will probably look to set up some early plays. I don't think the Jin Brand are going to get pushed into Caitlyn Zerath, so we might see that Vi path botwards that kind of cover that Jin Brand. I'm not sure, though. It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. And I don't remember who's playing top lane for red side here. That is... Oh, Lefty Lambert on the Aatrox. I know he's quite the good top laner. I know he's a pretty good jungler on the Jarvan as well. Yeah, I also thought it was Brand Jungle at first. That sounds like something Adam would play. I know he plays a lot of AP heavy characters. I mean, he drew a Karthus... Or no, he drew an Evelyn ban. So it'll be interesting. I just don't think Brand is is good here against 4 range champions and 1 melee. I know Graves is pretty short range, but I'm just not sure. I mean, Urgot's technically ranged, I think, but he's still gonna look to flip somebody. I think Nautilus probably would have been a bit better. Try to hook the Zerath, and then what does he do? Not sure. Alright, we're almost about ready to get into game here. Looks like loading screen just popped up. Hopefully we don't get the same spectator delay. It's really annoying and frustrating. Sorry to anybody who was in that last game. Sorry I couldn't catch the last of it. Let me see if I can... Okay, looking for a game to capture, and there we go. Hide that, just to see if we have any masteries on any of these champions. Oh, I didn't have enough time. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this up. My start bar won't go away. There we go. Okay. Wait for directed camera to come back up first in a second. Let me go ahead and drop this. And turn this down a little bit. There we go. Looks like a standard 5-point coming out for both teams. We do see a little posturing in this mid lane here with this Azir and Graves. But other than that, I would say a pretty standard, pretty regular 5-point. Jin is Tenor's main. We do see a little early aggression out of Skiz there for a second. Azir, classic, scale into late game. Do 1 billion damage at 3 items, but still an early lane bully, especially with the fleet footwork. Lippy taking Ignite into this Aatrox here. I do like the early aggression, and we're going to see an early fight out of the junglers here. That Vi does have Hail of Blades, but she's just going to walk away. And the Aatrox is moving down to contest this red. This could look bad for Skiz. I assume he has E so he can get over this wall, but he's going to take a lot of damage beforehand. I think he might lose a couple creeps in the top lane for that play for Aatrox moving down. And I'm not quite sure what Brand was doing. He's already just getting poked. To be expected with Caitlyn, though. Ooh, it looks like Balls Aldrin has a significant amount of ping. That is tough. 584 is a lot of ping. We do see that Vi pathing towards bot side. Unfortunately, she's on the other side of the map, and that wave is crashing, but it doesn't quite matter because Graves is still on top side as well. Definitely delayed in that early clear for that level 1. A lot of damage coming onto Tenor. Oh, that's tough. This is about what I would expect from a Caitlyn Z-Wrath lane early. Sword of Destiny getting a little damage onto No Not. No Not already having not a whole lot of mana, dumping those spells onto the enemy team. They do not have a lot of HP though. Already getting out to a pretty big CS lead in bot here. Lefty's going to hit 4 relatively soon, and then that Q starts doing a lot of damage. First rank Q is not very strong. And we might see the reset from Lippy here. Yeah. Only down 11 CS in bot lane. That's okay. Unfortunately, Sword of Destiny is going to take an awful lot of damage. This Zerath Kate still just with a ton of poke. It looks awful. We do see that the Graves has managed to outpace the Vi on farm here. I don't know if she took a reset after that level 1. She wasn't down that much HP. And a lot of damage coming out of this Lissandra early. Missing a few creeps here and there, but still winning the health game. And No Not November still just pumping these spells out. He's had no mana for 2 minutes now. Just a lot of push. And we do see the Graves coming down to threaten this dive potentially. And a bit of a health trade coming in top lane. What an E in by Lippy. Lefty's taking a lot of damage, but those are a lot of minions. And it looks like Graves is going to invade on the... Oh, a big miss on the Q by Sword of Destiny. And that's going to be a kill going over to the blue side here. And a flash auto coming in from Skiz. Oh, good flash out of the Jhin. Oh, hang on, I can... shift... Is it... How do I... Oh, there we go. Oh, No Not gonna get executed to the turret there. Just mishandled the aggro. We do see the call coming out from Lippy. An interesting pickup early into this Aatrox. You figured he'd go for maybe a little more damage or maybe some armor. Maybe even going into that Bramble Best first. Because once Aatrox hits 6, he's gonna heal a lot if he hits those Qs. Still, mid lane looking okay. Balls Aldrin stepping up to take a hefty trade into Egg Boy. Not quite sure how I feel about the bone plating on the Aatrox in this matchup. It feels like Urgot has such an easy way of getting it off. I feel like a second win might have been better, but I digress. Early grub pickup for blue side here. And we see Sword of Destiny roaming up. More healing from Cole passive with Urgot W. Okay. 3 grubs going over to blue side here. Scary's just looking... It seems like he's looking to full clear down again. So it'll be interesting. They didn't trade that early dragon for those void grubs. A really good W by Balls there to get away from the Azir. He had 6, so he could have potentially been able to all in and Shurima shuffle him back towards turret. We can see Lippy getting zoned away from XP here, which is really unfortunate. Lefty's got quite a nice freeze happening here, and that wave is still pushing into him. No, not back to just dumping them spells. And still big damage coming out from TMT. Still just getting absolutely shoved in, but this Vi's bot lane, the flash EQ misses. Vi is here, and the good E from No Not November. It looks like they're going to have to call this gank off and just take what they got and take the alleviated pressure. A good try from Sword of Destiny there to try to get the And it looked like he burned Flash at some point, probably to get away from that Nautilus. Yep, and there's the Kate ult coming in to pick up Sword of Destiny. This Caitlyn's starting to get a good bit far ahead. I don't remember what I hit to show the gold earlier. That's a pause button. G? That would make too much sense. And we see that. Holy shit, that Caitlyn's already got 3k gold in the bank on on Jin's 1800. That is a tough lane. Up almost 50 CS. And we will see the early Drake come in for blue side. Not much mana, so we see the reset coming in for the Kate. Interested to see what she picks up here. Probably a Kerchi Shard. And maybe a Noon Quiver? Yeah, there's a Noon Quiver. And 2 pink wards for Zreth. Don't buy pink wards. They're a waste of dollars. Good sidestep by Lefty there. Lippy's doing a good job of being able to keep this Aatrox back, and he's still got vision in that topside pixel brush, so he's able to be able to see if Vi comes, and this would be the perfect timer for Vi to come. And the CS lead and bot just keeps going. We also see a bit of a CS gap emerging in the mid lane. Oh, really good E by Lippy to get out of that Aatrox W. This does not look good for Tenor. Big ult. Unfortunately, that Brand using Flash earlier to get away from that Zreth Q. And a good flash from Lippy to get out of the range of that Q3. And TNT is just dancing on them in the bot lane here. This could be a bad... Oh, good E again from Lippy. Really showing his mastery on that champion. Oh, and a good flash Q, but the ult coming out from Balls Aldrin, able to get away. He might take down Scary here. Eggboy looking for the trade, and we see a dive coming in for bot lane. And Caitlyn doesn't have ult. That's so unfortunate, but we see the Zreth ult coming out. Oh, and he gets Sword of Destiny. What? Tenor stepping up a little too far, but he pulls out the ult. We see the flash come out from the Caitlyn. This could be death for Caitlyn. Good flash from TNT to stay away from that 4th shot on the Jhin that might have taken him out. But they're still going to stay and harass. It looks like we'll see a dive, and that's just an easy dive for the side of blue side here. Smoke screen down, and there's nothing else that he can do. And bot lane gets further and further ahead. We've got almost double the amount of gold on that Caitlyn as we do that Jhin on a champion that really needs the levels to be able to come out. We almost saw Scary come in for the gank there, but Graves still hovering around the bot side. And the ult coming out from the Caitlyn doesn't pick up a kill, but still good damage. And Lippy getting pushed in here in the top lane. Interesting to see. We've got an invade coming in. He's 2 levels down on this Vi. And the Lissandra W coming in clutch. And a huge shuffle from Eggboy. And a good E for the drift around the corner to be able to get out. And we see a trade coming in top lane. It doesn't look like Lippy's going to be able to do too much. I think he might have missed his E. And the Aatrox ult coming in. He might be able to kill Lippy here. The Q3 and the autos. Oh, what a close fight from Lefty and Lippy there. What an incredible fight. Really showing the ignite difference from the Aatrox, or from the Urgot there, to be able to secure that kill with his ult. Wasn't too sure that he was going to come out victorious, but really good play from Lippy. And Balls Aldrin's going to go in and ult. What a oh no! The E-Shield! Is that going to be enough to save him? Minion autos! He's still alive! Oh, and WQ. Unfortunate for Balls there. I really thought he had that kill. And it looks like... and looks like we might see No November go down. The Viol coming out and finishing him off, but Zreth does lose that flash exhaust, and TNT just standing still and autoing the hell out of Zerath, or out of the brand there, to drop him to 0-4. Eggboy looking really good on this Azir. Really good play out of him to keep... Oh, and that is a dead Vi. What an incredible just performance that TNT is putting on here. 4-0-3 on the Caitlyn. We do see the Essence Reaver picked up for the Vi. Let me drop this. And an early Black Cleaver for Lippy. I do wonder if he'll regret... I guess he can't regret not going Bramble Vest too bad, because he was still able to pick up that kill with the Ignite and that grievous wounds that it applies. And we do see 3 people from Red Side coming up to contest these grubs. Red Side just needs to pick up 2 of them in order to get the passive. A good E onto Lippy, or good E onto Lefty, and a huge fear coming on to the... Oh, and a grub taken over from Red Side, so they weren't able to hit that magic 5 marker. Eggboy on his own. Good Shurima Shuffle blocking the E from both the Graves and the Urgot, and a good drift to get away from him. This is a very strong Graves, Urgot, and Caitlyn, though. It's tough to see Red Side, and seeing what their win cons are. It is 14-2. That Lethality Vi is an interesting pick. It's unfortunate that it's ended up this way. We will see that the next drag come out for blue side. This Graves is definitely going to be able to get away. Vi does have ult. This could be a good opportunity to get a kill onto that Graves. But it doesn't look like... Oh, it looks like she's going to use it. And a huge shutdown over to the side of his ear. And Caitlyn picking up another kill in the bot lane. 6-0-3. She has got a lot of gold, most in the game. Balls Aldrin staying. That's very risky of him. This Azir has the chance to carry this game. He is quite strong. 4 stacks on the Dark Seal. Not the first item yet, but excellent Shurima Shuffles coming out from KCG Eggboy. I'm not quite sure what he's going first. Is he going to be able to pick up his tower and get this really good, and another really good shuffle? And unfortunately, the Caitlyn ult misses its mark. That Herald is up, and Vi is on her bot side, so it doesn't seem like Red Side's going to be able to contest this if Graves decides to leave his blue Gromp and just start doing it. Mid lane picked up for blue side here. No, not November, just trying to run down Sword of Destiny. That was a lot of damage that he just did with that W. And another hit onto Sword of Destiny. I don't think Jin's 4th shot is a shuffle. If you can't insect somebody with it, I don't think it's a shuffle. A lot of neutral objectives coming over to blue side here, and we do see that reflected in the gold lead. That's an 8k or so gold lead for blue side here. Another good QE from Eggboy. Looks like we're going to try to drop that Herald down to get this next turret. They are just face tanking this Azir turret to try to get down, so that way they can pick up this bot side turret. And oh my god, he missed. Oh no! Flash and a good shuffle from Eggboy, but unfortunately gets a couple flashes out, and Skiz in no man's land right now, but Lippy coming out with a big ult onto the Aatrox. We've got a good ult almost coming out from TNT, but Sword of Destiny just dies too fast. Jin doing a lot of damage with that 4-shot on the No Not November, but it will be a clean ace for Red Side. He can't give him Herald. I saw that clip from Mystic Cats. What is this guy doing? How do you miss the turret, my friend? Come on, man. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Certainly somebody had to ping that, right? He needs his license. He just needs to sit and practice tool for the next 6 hours. Driving Herald. Truck Simulator is also a good plan. Eggboy is on 1.5 items right now, so good damage, but this Caitlyn is strong. 2 items with the IE already online, and we see 2 items out for this Urgot as well. That is a tanky Urgot, even with just Black Cleaver and Titanic Hydra, and it looks like Sword of Destiny might be caught out here, taking a lot of damage from the Graves. Jesus Christ. Everybody take the jungler's camps. I've seen this one before. Everybody hit the items, or hit the little jungle monsters. And Vi is just being starved out of this game. Quite the CS lead happening in the jungle here. Only about 40, but it can be expected from a Graves Vi matchup. And a huge ult, taking Sword of Destiny down half. And I think Zerath are ulting the wrong person here. I feel like it's would have been better to try to get that Azir off the map. Adam may be behind in levels in farm damage and kills, but at least Adam can drive the Rift Herald. I didn't realize that was a skill that junglers needed. This Urgot just tanking this fucking turret. Holy shit. That is a strong Urgot, and it's just looking tough for red side here. Couple. Okay. A bit of a fight. We might see Buzz Aldrin get caught out here. The really good ult, but a huge shuffle out of Eggboy to take down that Caitlyn. But Scary's still up, and he goes down. Eggboy on an island right now. Unfortunately, I think the gold lead is just too much, even with that excellent shuffle from Eggboy, catching both Caitlyn and I want to say Graves, maybe? It's just a really tough fight for red side. It's down almost 12k gold. Not quite sure how they fight their way back into this. They're also on soul point for blue side here, so I'm not quite sure what the best course of action here is. The titty shuffle. I don't think that's it. No, not that. Or objective timers, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time before the next dragon, about 4 minutes, so we'll start to see the dance for Baron come out, clearing vision and just making sure that waves are pushed. It's going to be tough for... there is a ward in this blue side jungle. They might see Vi on the bot side and just decide to flip it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea, considering you should know that Vi is bot side here. They have almost full control of this top side, and we're just going to elect to take down this top tier 2. And Urgot just shreds these towers right now. Oh, I don't have a scoreboard up. Sorry. Oh, Vi getting rooted. If she dies here, this is going to be a free Baron for blue side. Doesn't look like Lefty's going to be able to do much. Oh my god, that heal. But the Aatrox are... Oh my god, Lippy with the flash to fear the Jhin so they could take him down. And Eggboy is just eating him. Unfortunately, he misses the Shurima Shuffle. But a huge Brandar, and Lippy might go down with the Blaze prog. No, he stays alive. And there he goes. Never mind, I spoke just a little too soon. Balls Aldrin with a really good showing on Lysandra to pick out that Vi early with Graves by her side. Unfortunately, No Not November's gonna die by trying to take the portal in front of the Sword of Destiny there. But still, just a 12k gold lead. I'm not sure how Red fights their way back into this one. We need to we need to wait for breakpoint items, especially like decap on Azir. Vi's next item, Shojin on Aatrox, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to have that kind of time. And Balls Aldrin caught in shop while he's still on the map. Unfortunate death. I'm not quite sure how far Eggboy is away from that death cap, but still, Caitlyn, almost double the amount of gold over this Jhin. Graves also almost double the amount of gold over this. I just am not sure how red side fights their way back into this game, especially with 3 drags on blue side. So they've got Soul, WinCon. Azir does come through with the death cap, so a little bit of life being shown here. Please stop giving Skiz the chance to drive the Rift Herald, I think is a big takeaway from this game. And a flash coming out from Sword of Destiny, and unfortunately the flash auto from the Graves will indeed take him out. Is he going to be able to 2v1 here in their base? Graves can pick up a lot of armor, but the Q3 flash not taking him out. Unfortunate. And it looks like we might see the Vi go down to this Lissandra. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. The Hell of Blades doing so much, but Scary's going to take him out with a W, and we're going to see another Mr. Marima shuffle. Unfortunate on the Eggboy side, but they're still just demolishing these bot side turrets. Lippy doing so much damage. It looks like this might be game. And quite a tough game for blue side or red side here. That Caitlyn started snowballing, and after that it's just a bit tough to try to get back into it. Really good showing all around though. Unfortunate that it didn't quite work out for red side there. She dies here. This is going to be a free Baron for blue side. Doesn't look like Lefty's going to be able to do much. Oh my god, that heal. But the Aatrox are... Oh my god, Lippy with the flash to fear the Jhin so they could take him down. And Eggboy is just eating him. Unfortunately, he misses the Shurima shuffle. Guys here. Oh, I hate listening to my own voice. That was horrible. Alright. I will go to break for the time being. Oh, hang on. Let me show these damage spreads. Do I have a way to show this? Hang on. Okay, that'll work. So, we see a lot of damage on this Caitlyn. And the Graves, not much to be surprising here. Just a tough game for blue side, but they tried their best to fight through it. Eggboy really really having a good showing on the Azir, doing a lot in that early game. But overall, good game, fun to watch. And now we will go back to the waiting room. Do much. Oh my god, that heal. But the Aatrox are... Oh my god, Lippy with the flash to fear the Jhin so they could take him down. And Eggboy is just eating him. Unfortunately, he misses the Shurima shuffle. But a huge Brandar, and Lippy might go down with the... She dies here. This is going to be a free Baron for blue side.
Hey, bud, you streaming again or? Son of a bitch is AFK. Oh. No, no, no. I was just asking. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Life is too short for fear. My heart was already broken. I return to my training.
Okay, I didn't quite have a scene ready for this, but we're in draft. So we will just make do for the time being. We do see the Fiora, Alawi, and Lee Sin band away from blue side here, and Singed, Viego, Zyra band away on red side. It'd be interesting to see what we see out of first pick here. I need these things back here. Okay, that should be okay. Unfortunate that it didn't quite. I wasn't quite prepared for this. My apologies. And it looks like we're gonna see an Udyr first pick. Not quite sure who was on the teams. Wasn't quite looking. It looks like... Oh, and instead it's going to be a Maokai. And then there's the Udyr. So that might be an Udyr jungle. Could be an Udyr top. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay, so we do see the Samira coming out. I think that's a really interesting pick. But good with the Leona. Able to get those passive stacks. We do also see the Akali coming out.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
I do believe he is an Akali one trick, so he was able to pick up his champ here. Also the Caitlyn band on the blue side. Interested to see what happens on red. See if I can fix this scene while I'm...
It is all you have.
Screen capture, add source. So you guys will have to see my entire...
No cure for fools.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so that should be fixed now, so it's not just the entirety of my desktop. Troubleshooting in real time always works out. Never had anything wrong with that previously. Ooh, and Anila. What an interesting pick coming out for red side here into the Samira. Not quite sure how that goes, but we'll be interested to see if that's an Udyr top or a Maokai top, or it could be Maokai support, it could be Udyr jungle. The Ornn coming out for Tobex Lol, off some of his comfort picks, and red side did miss a ban at some point, so that's a bit tough for them. This doesn't matter at all for me. And Malzahar picked up for Sword of Destiny in the mid lane against that Akali. An interesting pick, and a Kale going to get locked in. Hopefully, pick it. Pick it, 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 pick it. I know Aardvark's got that silver Kale skin, and it's always good to see that. Holy shit, I'm tired. And it is going to be the Kale locked in here for red side. What an interesting pick to round out into the Ornn. Not a bad matchup, but personally, the tech is you go Comet on Ornn, you hit her with 1 Q, and she's missing a third of her HP. It's really good, I swear. Hopefully we might see that from Toby here. I'm not sure. Probably going to end up just going with the regular grasp, but not sure sure how he's going to be able to proc that against that Kale once she hits 6. Hopefully he can get out to an early enough lead to be able to pick this up enough. But nothing too crazy. I think that Kale is a very interesting pick. We do find out that Udyr will indeed be jungle and that Pmalcs support. I feel like Pmalcs pretty good here into the Leona, but gotta hold that ult until Windwall comes out, I suppose. Gonna have to change scenes here, I assume. Nope, we just wait for spectator delay. Alright. Wanted Cassante, ended up with Kale. Those are not the same champions, friend. Yeah, it's a bit tough. Tell me he didn't have Kale, and that's why you end up with Cassante. Or tell me he didn't have Cassante, and that's why you have Kale. Oh, shit. Can turn up a little bit. I might have turned this down at some point. Do I sound better now? At some point. Do I sound better now? That sounded okay. Yeah, that is indeed a team. I'm interested to see how this goes. Samir's going to have a bit of a tough time trying to kill that Udyr. If Malzahar gets ahead, I guess he can just space aids him to death, but I'm not quite sure. High ground typed in Cassante. How the fuck did he get Kale? I guess KA. That is a tough break. Okay. Hang on. I'm at full now. Hopefully that won't be too loud. Alright, about 45 seconds left on the spectator delay. I'm interested to see how this game plays out. Kale, Neela, Udyr, Akali, Pmalcs. I can only assume that they went mostly comfort, other than Kale. As for Cassante with 10 seconds left. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Interested to see how this one plays out. Let me swap scenes. There we go. We'll just let this come back up after my game decides to come up. Please don't spec bug. There we go. Please capture. There we go. So we do check out some champion mastery here. Like I said, that Quintonix does have quite a bit of games on that Akali. 500k mastery points is not easy to come by. And the Pmalcs coming in on support. Audio is bugging. I don't know what is going wrong. I didn't change anything between games. No. What the fuck? Check the timers up. I need to. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of level 1 shenanigans, but Aardvark's gonna be able to get away from that. Can somebody tell me if my audio's still fucked? Ooh, might be face checking this Maokai here. Pull this up on my phone. Of course. I did forget to run an ad. I don't know what to do. Hello? Hello? Is it on my webcam mic for some reason? It shouldn't be. Is it game audio or just my mic? Hello? I am trying to talk to see if this ends up working out. It sounds okay on my phone. Sorry, you might hear a little bit of an echo there for a second. Let me turn this up a little bit more. And I will just keep going for the time being. I'll leave my cam off. A big trade coming out. It looks... that's a lot of minion damage. I didn't change anything. I can try to turn this out again. A lot of fighting coming down on the side, on the red side here. And the first kill going over to the side of red side here, and Toby almost coming in with that solo kill into the Kale. Call start from Adrian feels a bit cocky into this Ornn. I feel like D-Shield might have been a bit better into this Ornn. He's going to get harassed a lot. Let me do this. And there's that. Zoom this out just a bit. Good E out by Quintonix there to stay alive and get out of the Jarvan EQ. And Viega's Force Kick going in without the support of Ornn there. That Kayle has lethal tempo going. This could end up going really poorly for the blue side here. Oh, really good. Oh, good kill coming out to the Kayle there for the Ornn, or for the J4. Gotta set that Kayle behind, otherwise she's just gonna scale into oblivion. And Quintonix still just doing a really good job of being able to stay outside of these ganks. Hits the E on the Malzahar. Don't think he's gonna take that with Shroud down. I do think the Samira pick is really fun, and I hope to see more of it. I think Samira is a really fun champion, but I'm just not quite sure it was the best in this game inherently, but I could always be proven wrong. It seems like sort of Destiny is trying to bait Quintonix to try to get that gank from the Leona to come in. He's just going to walk up and take him on. He flash ult coming in from the... It seems like he might still be able to... Oh, really good E. Goes back in. What a psychopath. Flashes out. It looks like he's going to be able to get out. Holy shit, I can't believe he took that E. That was fucking insane. And really good pickup on the kill. Huge Ornhorn coming in. And he knocks up the Akali. He's going to be able to take her down with the Q. Oh no, it misses. And the EQ on the Jarvan. Oh my god! What is going on? What is happening? How did the Akali survive? What the fuck is going on? Somebody types exclamation point Fiesta. High ground taking on the world here. Good flash to get out of that 3-man combo. What a crazy roam from Toby. But I don't know. Leaving that Kayle on an island feels like a bad idea. And the Udyr is here. What a good heal from the... Oh my god, what's happening? That Kayle is just free farming though. She's up 25 CS on that Ornn now. That's going to be so bad. Quintonix looking really good on this Akali. That is his comfort pick. That's a lot of CS on that Kayle. That is quite scary. And a plate. She is level 7 now. She gets that ranged upgrade. A really good E from Quintonix there. Oh my god. Yeah, he's on vision, but sheesh. Just a really good reaction play. The EQ coming out so quick. Does have to drop the ult, but that's okay. This is looking really good. He looks really good on this pick. We do see a little trash talk coming out in the top lane. I know Toby's a bit of a shit talker himself. I've always respected him for it. And we're starting to see a bit of a CS advantage coming in for the top, or for the jungle here. Almost 20 CS up on that Udyr. Just full clear on full clear on full clear for him. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. again with the Jarvan gank onto the mid lane here, and Quintonix still barely taking any damage at all. Toby's just taking a beating up here into this Kayle. And going in on the Samira is level 6, but he's still down a level to this Neela, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. He's got the S, so he's starting to eat up on high ground, but the ult coming out, and a really good E from Zepho to get out of that route and onto the Maokai there. Oh my god, Zepho coming down, but we see the gank coming in from the Udyr. Really good play by Zepho to hit that E. It seems like Zepho might be dead here. Unfortunate. He was looking for that next play, and it looks like we might be able to get this Kayle, but what a good ult, and I bet that... Oh no, this is so bad. Oh no, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh no. It's so bad. Oh, it's so not bad. It's so bad. Pmalcs, I hope you're listening to this stream. Please don't build Heartsteel on Ornn, man. Please. Zepho here to contest these next 3 grubs to try to get one away. Hopefully be able to... It looks like Zepho's about to kill the... Nope. Zepho stays alive. Quintonix here to help with the skirmish. A good flash E from Toby. Looks like he's going to be able to... Maybe he'll be able to take down the Kayle. No, unfortunately. But the flash R coming in from Sword of Destiny picks up a huge shutdown. And he's able... They're starting to turn on Quintonix. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to fight this. They are able to pick up that 5th grub, which is that magic number, which is going to let them spawn those Void Grubs whenever they're on. And the E in from Quintonix to be able to take down that Ornn. And they pick up the 6th Void Grub on account of I am the high ground here. And it looks like Sword of Destiny is just going to slowly get whittled down by this Akali. It kind of looked like high ground was looking to fish that kill away from him. Might we see a little bot lane fight here? Come on, Tenor. Go in. Hit that ult. Oh, no. The Neela ult. Oh, one more turret shot. Oh, my God. What a close fight. But Zepho is coming, and he wants that Neela. But she is out. That Kayle is up 50 CS on this Ornn. Zepho trying to dive the Neela here. One more auto! Huge! Absolutely worth. In my humble opinion. Got a couple Void Grubs coming to hit that tower. I do see there... Oh my god, I didn't realize that Quintonix was 5-0. That is not going to be good for the side of... A good Jarvan ult to trap Skiz inside, pick up that kill for the Samira to get her a little bit more gold. We do see the Collector coming in, but we also see... Oh, huge Ornn ult from Toby. Unfortunately, that Kayle ult's going to come out. He's still... It's looking a bit tough. I said he's still, but it still looks like he's going to die. Unfortunate. That Kayle is quite strong now, and she's only going to get worse. Tenor Games just whittling down this support here. The exhaust coming out. Is he going to be able to build up to the S? Good flash from high ground to get out of there, but unfortunately it looks like he's going to go down to the Neela there. And almost an instant one-shot out of the Quintonix there. Still picks up on Zepho, and it looks like he might be able to get out. Nope, goes down to the Jarvan. 1,000 gold shutdown over to the Jarvan, and it looks like Skiz might be able to pick up Sword of Destiny here. What is going on? Why does he go back in? Fight your way out, brother. Maligma Gaming onto the Malzahar here. I'm not quite sure how Blue Side gets back into this game. It's looking tough. That is a really strong Kayle, although a terrible Kayle skin. I'll just say that. Oh my god, what a good steal from Viego's foreskin. Being able to buy a little more time from his team, but the kill goes to the freaking Kayle. This is This is looking tough. This is looking really difficult. That Udyr, also Leandry's getting really tanky, has 6 stacks on the Dark Seal. Neela has 5 kills, Essence Reaver and Tiamat. I'm just not sure how Blue Side fights their way back into this game. 10k gold down already, but it could happen. It could happen. Samir hits IE with Ornn upgrade and pentakills enemy team while Akali gets Mal's ulted. I sure hope that's how that works out. Quintonic's greedy for the turret here, but gonna be able to take it down. And ults the Ornn! Is he? Oh my god! There's something about watching Akali that's just really exciting to watch. It's really fun. Quintonic's really good flash to get out of there. Really showing off his prowess on this Akali pick. Please don't let Skiz drive the Herald. Please. Oh god, this Kale's already 2 items at 15 minutes. Oh man. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh my god, he hit a turret. Is Red Side just gonna end the game here? Oh my god, is Red Side just gonna end the game here with the Void Grubs? 4 pushing mid onto their tier 1? Or tier 3? Certainly not, right? We've got... No way they end this game. Hey, did buy the QS? Wait. Did he cancel it? Chat, I'm at a loss. I'm not... Oh, that's tough, Sword. I think that's just game. Tough game. Oh, that Kale is just hitting the Nexus. Tough game. Tough game. Check out some of these damage numbers. 22k under the Kale for Cornstar. Just a tough game. Quintonic's looking really good on that Akali pick. Really good damage spread for Team 2. Yeah, just an unfortunate game. It happens. With that, I believe myself am gonna go to bed. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I tried to make this as seamless as possible, so I apologize that there's a spectator bug and then a couple of audio issues. But I hope you all have a really good rest of your night, and have a good rest of your night.